Welcome to Wednesday, the 8th day of June, 2022, your Day Weather podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Cowboy State Daily has more original Wyoming news content than any other news organization in the state. Cowboy State Daily. Sign up for their daily email newsletter and check them out on their Facebook page. Well, yesterday we did have some stormy weather, but today, good-looking day across the high plains and Rocky Mountain West. Cooler, drier air settling in with lots of blue sky and some fair weather coming. Thunderstorms will take a break in most areas today. And then as we work our way through the day into tomorrow, temperatures will be very comfortable. Now, a warm-up is coming through Sunday. There's a burst of summer warmth coming right out of the desert southwest. However, it'll be mitigated rather quickly. Late Sunday through Tuesday of next week, there is an impressive drop in temperature. So a little weather whiplash. Summer is trying to get settled in, but spring is not going out without a fight, as I'll show you here in a moment. Satellite photo shows the cluster of thunderstorms left over from the activity that developed yesterday and last night. Those thunderstorms developed up here, then tracked southeast, bringing severe weather with it. It stayed right along the Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska border areas and across parts of eastern Colorado and Nebraska and into Kansas, and now some significant rain going into the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle region. Lamar, Colorado, which really needed the rain. In the last 2 days, Lamar, Colorado has picked up over 3 inches of rain. Great for them, but some of that did come with severe weather. You can see, though, a high-pressure ridge coming on in, clear skies, so this is going to end up being a really, really nice-looking day across the region here. Here are the storm reports from yesterday's activity. You can see there was a report of a tornado near Lusk yesterday. Tornado activity also reported in eastern Colorado, even into northeastern New Mexico. And you can see lots of green dots. Those are the hail reports. So you can see that with the exception of western Nebraska and extreme eastern Wyoming, most of the activity stayed out on the plains a little bit further east off the divide. As we go forward, today's westerly flow and that high pressure ridge coming on in will mean nice, mild air, very comfortable conditions across the region. We still have stormy weather in the Gulf of Alaska. For weeks, there has been a low up there, some form of storm or low, and that's going to be the case again here today and through the weekend. And part of that storm is what's coming early next week. But for the weekend, we have a nice warm area of high pressure building here. Going to really heat up in the deserts of Arizona, New Mexico, and Southern California. And the clockwise circulation around the high, as the high has clockwise wind flow. We have counterclockwise wind flow around the low here. And so those two working together will pump in the desert heat. And that's going to bring 80 and 90 degree temperatures to parts of the high plains and Rockies. The warm-up really starts Friday and peaks over the weekend. Severe weather, though, and some thunderstorms are still possible. This is for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, parts of eastern Colorado and Nebraska could have severe weather again. And we're going to have general garden variety thunderstorms here all the way back up to near the Continental Divide. So mostly dry areas today, a few thunderstorms tomorrow, a few thunderstorms into the central areas. Now, these are the temperatures for the start of the weekend, and you can see a nice swath of orange here, some really warm temperatures, summer-like conditions coming into the Intermountain West and the desert Southwest and the Rockies. The coolness penetrating here into the Pacific Northwest is because of that low up into the Gulf of Alaska. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, warmth coming. Not a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. So this activity that we see coming right here is mainly coming today and Thursday in the form of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now the Pacific Northwest starts to get wet this weekend with that trough approaching. Then as we go forward, here we go. This is by Monday evening. This is for 6 p.m. on Monday. We have a strong cold front and a trough of low pressure coming on in. This is a very impressive front for the 14th of June, coming right out of the Gulf of Alaska again, driven in by high pressure building in behind it. This is a spring type pattern. This is not a summer situation. So spring is still fighting and knocking down the summer heat that's going to be developing this weekend. How impressive is this front? Pretty impressive. Look at the temperature anomaly by next Tuesday. So we just completely reverse. We have a big summer warm up, Then spring comes back and says, I'm not done with you yet. So these are significantly cooler temperatures coming in early next week. And these are impressive temperatures for the middle of June. So impressive, I've got to do this. I hate to do this, but there's the risk of high mountain snowfall as we get into Monday night and Tuesday, even all the way down into Utah and Colorado. Nothing like what we had over Memorial Day weekend, nothing close to that. But a mid-June snowfall in the highest elevations can't be ruled out. That front, very impressive. Now, temperatures are going to rebound quickly behind it, so it's not a pattern that will stick, but we are going to get whiplash. We're going to get whiplash from the system. These are temperatures relative to average for the first 7 days of June. So you can see June off to a cool start, except in the desert states there. Now, we're going to erase a lot of this blue with the very warm temperatures coming this weekend. But so far this month of June, quite a bit different than the June of a year ago. Further out, I'm showing you a map for Saturday, June 18th. Now, what we start to see here is the establishment, I think this is most likely, of a stronger ridge in the southern plains. This is something that's a little more reminiscent of summer. We do have another trough, though, coming in out of the Gulf of Alaska. But this guy may be strong enough to resist this guy. And if that happens, the clockwise circulation around the high by next weekend is going to start to draw up subtropical air out of Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico and bring it around into the central and southern Rockies as well as the desert Southwest. So after a cool down to start next week, a warm up is coming late next week and next weekend. And I do think that flow of air, you can see, look at this flow of air right here, higher humidity air gets drawn northward into the southwest United States and the Rockies. And the end result is we start to see an arc here of thunderstorm activity beginning to form during the afternoon and evening hours, circulating around this high pressure ridge. Now, this would be more reminiscent of an early summer pattern. We'll see if it sticks or not, and we'll keep an eye on it for you. Have yourself a great Wednesday. We'll chat at you tomorrow.